So you know me some money.
Morning, sir. Morning. Is
it? Yeah.
How are you this morning, sir?
You see how people roll up on you?
Yeah, man. We are funny hustling in the morning and go and drink a cup of tea so we can start the ball and roll, you know?
You know, it's a pleasure to meet you. And I see you're taking care of young Gaza.
Yeah, man. Always take care of young Gaza.
So you've been driving for how many years?
Roughly I've been driving for about 20 years now. Running bus for about 15. You know, Spanish Town, Kingston, Mandeville. I born and grew in bus. My daddy, back in the days, used to run bus. So I grew up in it. I did 12 years in the army. During the time in the army, still run bus with my daddy.
You did 12 years in Jamaican army?
Yeah. I still come back and run bus with my daddy.
You can show me some moves and
Yeah.
you can show me some moves.
A lot of moves, man. A lot of moves.
Yeah, we never knew so you was a general.
Yeah, man.
What was that like?
It was good, you know. It was good, sometimes pressuring, but it was good because as a young youth coming from the country, grew up, you know, go out there and see what life is all about. It was good.
Mm-hmm.
But there are times when you get to your brain and you just tell yourself, say, that's it.
So give us your full name.
Oh, my real name is Garnett Anthony White.
You're white.
Yeah,
Like Garvey.
like Gaza.
Like Gaza.
And we all spell same, W-H-Y-T-E.
So there's only like one main white family in Jamaica.
Yeah.
So you are the boss man him always talk about. So you take care of him. So you guys are cousins.
Yeah, we are cousins.
So this is the boss.
This is the boss.
So now what are some of the challenges you get with your customers sometimes?
Oh, the challenge with the customers sometimes is like this. A lot of times customers come around, they want to do things to please themselves, and I don't stand for that. As a principal man coming from the army, it's like I don't stand for foolishness. Like for instance, I don't want anyone to eat inside my bus. Customers will come, they want to eat inside here. I mean, you tell them it cannot happen, they will look, oh boy, I can't believe I can't eat inside the bus. No. The point is this, when they eat inside the bus, they stuff the garbage beside the seat. Then when roach, insects, roach, ants started running up and down, they are the one who's going to blame the driver. So we have a problem with that. Now since the COVID come in, I have a big problem again, where you have to keep on reminding them, you got to wear your mask inside the bus, you got to sanitize before you come there. A lot of time people complain, they don't know what type of chemical I'm using. I'm using alcohol. I buy the alcohol at the store, I'm using it. Sometimes people refuse, and when they refuse, I'm not going to take them because I'm dealing with the protocol. The government say you must wear your mask, you must sanitize. I'm doing the protocol. So we have a lot of challenge with people, but you have some will cooperate. You know, Jamaican thing go already. Some will cooperate, some won't.
So you're a Manchesterian?
No, I'm Sentan. I was born and grew in the parish of Sentan.
Yeah, Garvey, man.
The Garden Parish, Marcus Garvey Parish.
Yes.
I had 10 Marcus Garvey secondary. Now it upgrade to high. But during my days it was secondary. So that was in St. Anne's Bay. That's my Discovery Bay. I'm from Discovery Bay, and St. Anne's Bay is where I go to school. So I'm a Garden Parish man.
You want to big up any of your soldier buddies?
Yeah. Big up man like Ratja, all the crew them we know. You understand me? We're there up on the earth strong. Dean, all your mates.
Is today your birthday?
No, my birthday.
You say you're there up on the earth strong.
Well, when I say earth strong, not really birthday, we're up on the strong on the ground, yeah. You understand me? I bring up all of my friends them up at Cayman there. Saying, this is Garnett reporting live.
From Jamaica.
From Jamaica.
Jamaica, good
Soon
life.
touch back your earth up there, road boy. Don't worry yourself. Big up my wife up at Cayman there. Maisie.
So your wife is there?
Yeah.
Wow.
Maisie. All the mates. We're up on the earth and go and do that thing. We're soon forward, baby. Don't worry yourself.
You're up on the rock.
You know? And Cruz, all the Simit family up in Cayman there. Big up in the Miss Rhoda, Papa John, Cruz, Mr. Simit Delbert and the whole family. Big up everybody up there.
Let me put you in a position. You're the Prime Minister of the country right now. How do you solve crime issues?
Right now the crime get wicked, you know. If I was in charge of crime right now, first thing on my agenda is all of them wasteland here. With about we in a pandemic. We can do a lot of farming. All of the young youth them. I don't business if you want to go college or not go college. You have to do a time in the army, and all who do not have the brain to carry a licensed firearm or a firearm, then go into the army, then learn a skill, do farming, do your 5 year or your 6 year and you come back a road. You have to find something and give these young youth. A lot of these young youth leave school and one thing on their agenda is to go out there, wear pretty clothes, tell themselves that I'm a done man and run the country. Don't go like that. Jamaica is paradise, brother. Paradise. Let me tell you about paradise. Jamaica is paradise. If we go back and think, I've traveled a lot of country because of the army. And anytime you go in any other country, the first thing when you tell them you're from Jamaica, oh my God, I love that place, I love that place. So why can't we keep it good? Why can't we live loving and make the country come back where people can come here and invest so we can have a better country? So these young guys that roam in the street, 16-year-old youth, think, wise up. You're not going nowhere. Because on the fees and do something today, you know, get catching in the longer run. Because I'm telling them if 2 year and 3 year down the road, you know, alright, but you know, get catch.
Talk about police corruption. How you stop that?
Ah, boy, that is the next thing. The corruption in the force is, you know, the government need to pay the police them good salary. And when they get caught in a corruption, them know say, them go pay the penalty, right? Corruption in the whole in Jamaica is very, very, very huge because of what? All a man think about is getting some money and try to be rich and live luxurious life. You can live luxurious life, but you got to work for it. So with the force, with the corruption, why may I tell you? Cool bad.
So me say put bracelet on every police foot so we can track them.
Exactly.
Me say if now the police stay with them wife for 5 years and married, we give them tax incentive.
Exactly.
You see me?
Exactly.
But if they're caught with anything or them go out of line, we'll probably find them wife too.
Exactly.
So them wife have to pay a higher tax forever.
So when you start,
or them family, or even them mother.
When you start put bracelet and taxing them when they go to line, then they will come back and realize they have a heavy pressure on them, so they have to do the correct thing. But still, you still have good policemen.
Yeah.
Still have good policemen in the work.
Yeah.
You understand me? It's not every one of them corrupt.
True. So now we dealt with the ghetto youths and we want to put them on the farm. Basically what we're going to do is, if there's a certain age and you now work and show you pay taxes, you have to go on the big farm. We're going to create a big major farm.
Yeah.
And you have it. But we should have make them plant weed too and get the work and sell the weed so we can fund them.
This is the next thing where a problem I have. We legalize all over. And in Jamaica, the policemen they're fighting, taking away the weed. Why don't you make it where a liquor man will have him liquor weed can come and sell it? Give him the license so he can come sell him weed. Because when you take away a man weed, a lot of the time you take a man weed, then can't go give them friend go back and sell it back.
Yeah.
So give the liquor man him license so he can go sell him weed and take care of things.
So the new amazing visionary powerful Prime Minister, the one that really love farmers, ghetto youths and want to reduce corruption, that new man to come, because you have to love farmers, you have to actually do it. You have to be in the ghetto and know the ghetto youths and to understand them.
Right, exactly.
And you have to really love this country to make the changes necessary.
Exactly.
So now we say corruption with police, we bracelet them, we watch them, higher fines for corruption. How do we get from the corruption in a government? No, cause from the top and then you have it from the bottom. No, government, no. How do we create a bunch of students, let's say age 20, 200 of them, like a Supreme Court, and them audit every system Do we need another body to audit this country?
Yes, yes, we need another body to audit this country because you see, the politicians them, they are the one who are corrupt. They are so corrupt in such a way where a lot of times if they were getting charged for their corruption, this thing will get out of hand. But because whatsoever government in power, when the politician do them wrong, they sweep it underneath the carpet. You hear about it, and then 9 days, you know, they sweep underneath the carpet. We need a body to investigate them and sentence them.
Yeah.
So when a politician knows him do something that is wrong, he knows he's going to get sentenced for the wrong that he do. But because they are not getting charged and getting sentenced, they do whatsoever they want to do.
Yeah. Some think that Jamaica will be like this forever, ever. But I don't believe that. You know what I think? If you know, me's 47, so I say everybody over 47 must step aside. Everybody over 47, the older generation must step aside.
I understand, said.
They can advise.
Yes, I understand that you have the younger generation them where they are coming up.
Yeah.
But at the same time, the older folks them must advise the younger generation, bring them into whatsoever they know is best and teach them the way.
Yeah.
But when you up there 60s and over, 50s and over, all you expect that the younger generation is going to learn. Because you're going to say, oh, he don't have no experience. He cannot get experience without no one to give him the job and put him up there. So when you guide him as an elder, then he can take over from you. But you are not giving him the chance to get the experience, and you keep on saying he don't have any experience, so he cannot get the job. So this is what we need to do.
Yeah, there's in the advent.
We as the whole of folks need to step aside and give the younger. You have bright Jamaicans, you know. You have a lot of bright Jamaicans who can do the things properly, you know. But because they are not getting the chance, then you find out the whole of folks them. They are doing what they want to do, doing what they want to do.
What are the... I know power is beautiful and it's impressive. Now let's talk about the 16-year-old consent for these girls. You're a man run this country. I want a shift. 18-year-old should change right now, where girls, you can't get a 16-year-old pregnant. She has no ability to take care of a child if she get a child. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
So why shouldn't it be 20? Because we have a problem with even getting jobs.
All right, my take on that now. I am 54 going 55. And there's no way I can look at my daughter and said, I'm going to make love with her. I'm going to love my daughter, but it's a different love from going bed. I look at myself, a child at my kids' them age, there is no way I can go and lie in bed with them. Because I look at them at my daughter. 16. A 16-year-old child, an 18-year-old child don't know nothing about life. They need guidance. They need guidance. So until you reach 20, where you're gonna say you come out at the teen stage and start adultship, you're gonna know what life is all about. What can a 16-year-old do? A 16-year-old can lie in bed, open up his legs, and you have fun. That's it.
Yeah, so basically...
So there is no way you can think about a 16-year-old to go and have a relationship. She's not ready, she don't have ready for those things
brother. So that means that the woman them now fight hard enough because the woman have to change the laws. It's a whole man society.
And for me, I'm telling the truth, if I did have the power and I catch a man fooling around, a 16-year-old, where could be my daughter, I would give him a sentence where he not going to believe.
But it's legal, isn't it? Legal? Isn't 16 the consenting age? The age when them can have sex?
I think they said 18.
Is it 18 now in Jamaica?
I think they said 18.
I want to check on that.
I think they said 18.
It's 18 now.
Yeah.
All right. So now I've got to correct my statement.
I think they said 18.
It should go up to 20.
I think so.
Because it's been 16 for a while before they change it, because you know that is one of the messed up fabric of this country, is that I think the woman now fight hard enough to change parliament.
Money. A lot of times these female are caught up with single parentage.
Yeah.
And this is what is the problem, because they are caught up with single parentage. So they're less focused on their young girls, because they tell themselves that they have to go out there for us to help them. But woman, understand, this is a girl where you need guidance. If you don't guide a young girl, your young child, she's gonna see things on the road where she's gonna want, and then a little man will go in her ears and tell her things where sound so good to her and she just fall for it.
Yes.
And that's where she get caught up.
Yes.
Woman, spend time with your young girls. Sit them down, teach them the part of life. Sometimes some of you ladies may not grow up with no daddy and no mommy for showing the road, but you turn a mother now.
Yeah.
Spend time with your young girl. Spend time with them and explain what life is all about. You at the age of 16, you're not ready for nothing yet. All you must think about is your book. Think about your book. Even 18, you're not ready for the world yet. Book. Education is the key. That's where you must focus. It's not even for the young girls them alone. You go for them young guys them. Focus on education. That is what carry you. Without education, there is no way you can get a job nowadays. A good job as a young child. So with the young girls, I'm begging you girls, don't watch the little things that may come on TV, and because you get excited, you're gonna tell yourself, oh, me love those, I'm gonna do it. But no. When you buck your toe, as in when you get pregnant, this is where it is hurt. That's where it hurts. So mother, I'm begging you, spend time with the young girls them and teach them the way of life. Don't run away and leave them. And leave them on their own. Teach them the way of life. I know things is tough, but at the same time, back in our days when we were growing, I used to single parents and then bring us in life. So they are begging you,
So
please.
you have children?
Yes.
How many?
I have 5 kids, 2 boys and 3 girls, and I love them so much. Especially my girl child, them, oh my God. When I hear them voices, like, they come like heaven to me. I have a 14-year-old one. When I call her and she smiles, it's like, I feel so good. I feel so good. And I love them so much.
Okay, give me the names, first names.
Okay. My first son, Ricardo. My first daughter, Jodian. My second daughter, Anisa. My third daughter, Ali Atalia. And my biggest son. He knows himself. I don't have to call him name. He knows himself. He knows himself.
You're a proud father.
Yeah, I'm proud of them.
Yeah, man, I'm glad for you. You seem like a very happy, proud man.
A lot of times, I can tell you guys, a lot of times, I wasn't there to really grow them the way they should grow because of my work and traveling and there. But I can tell you, I support them. I always support them. And I always stand with them. You know, my 3 daughters, sometimes the mothers them are so jealous when the daughter them talk about daddy. You know? Yeah, they are so jealous, and sometimes you have to turn to the mother them and say, come on, man. You don't know, say I say go. They must say girl of a man. You know? But mommy, I love how I grow me youth them. I love how I sit down and grow them. That's then about them too. Them come out of something that is good. I'm like a 14-year-old. Keep up the good work, baby. You're bright, you're brilliant. You understand me? You're at top of your class. And keep it up. Keep it up, baby. Daddy love you.
Yeah. So no. The man is a good, proud father. Manchester, what location in Manchester you live?
Okay. Presently right now I'm in place in Manchester, Mandeville.
Mandeville. Alright, we'll
Here
keep it at
in
that. We keep it at that. We don't want to get to look.
Fairfield Mountain. By Fairfield Mountain.
Yeah.
Yeah, so on your way to Hatfield, Lincoln, you can find that place.
Okay. So yeah, man, this conversation is about improving Jamaica.
Yes, and that's what we need here, to improve this country.
Yeah.
Morning. To improve this country. This country is so good. There are a lot of talented people from this country. And if we just sit back and look, we can conquer the world, but because we are not using the wisdom, so we are finding ourselves on the backside. A young youth, farming is good. Take up farming, farming is good. The whole of folks them dying out that was doing farming, soon and very soon, we have got be a import. If we do a lot of farming, you will see things don't come easy. You have to work hard to get where you want. But farming is good.
Give me your first name again.
I'm Garnett.
Garnett, it's a pleasure. So now, why haven't they fixed this courthouse yet? What's going on?
Presently they are working on it, but it's going to take a little while because it did get burned down, so it's going to take a little while. So they are doing overnight shifts so they can get it up and going probably by the mid-year.
That's it.
So as you see at the present moment, you can see workmen there working. You know, because this morning when I came there, I saw the lights inside and stuff. So morning. So big up Gaza, the general.
Yes.
I hear a thing. I love you. I love what you shot. I love your product them. I love your farming skill. I love what you do my youth. I embrace you a lot.
Yeah, man, we're glad you're taking care of him. What do you love about Jamaica the most?
I love this country. People don't understand.
But the foreigners them say them not come back, come live to crime and them not come back here.
People, you see the freedom when we have a Jamaica, I don't have it in no other rest of country. I tell you, I travel a lot of country. And when I go there, it's like, I have a cloak up. I'm in Jamaica, I'm free. I'm free to move. So I can't understand why you guys are make Jamaica get
but them say crime, man, and say 140 murder already.
Yeah, because right now, we gone so worldwide where the highest crime rate over the world is Jamaica. And it shouldn't be like that, and it's a liquor island, and we have the highest homicide rate. No, it shouldn't be like that.
Could it be the type of crime gang related? Maybe it's because we're not categorizing the crime. Because when them say murder, you know, it could be mostly gang with inner fightings and scamming and stuff. We're not really categorizing what's going on, so it affects the mainstream workers. It creates a shadow of 80 gangs are here. So when you say murder, we never said what kind of murder, in what context of the murder. So it paints a broad brush strokes, like say a churchman over there so just killing church sister. A man kill a youth now at school. It seems like the regular people are run around and killing each other. It's not that way.
It's not that way. If you know Jamaica, it's not that way. It's about gangs. Gangs. You know, gangs. Within the scamming world, a man fighting for turf because man wants to say he want to be the don for this corner. Those are where the crime are. In the regular Jamaica, crime is not like that. You can move around, save and do things, but you know, the gangs, scamming and turf, those are what's going on.
So then if going to the army there's a major incentive and making it, giving teacher more pay, police more pay, especially police more pay, to make it attractive for some of these youths to go in the army. Right. The army should be one of the most, a country's supposed to be secure. So the army should be the first, the patrol for the waters. I suggest we get the foreigners to pay a national tax. If 5 million foreigners pay $30 per month to the Jamaica national tax, we can take that money and pay for Coast Guards.
Exactly.
And increase the wage of the soldiers.
Exactly.
And increase the wage of the police.
Exactly.
And then now open up big farmland and more job opportunity
for the younger
youths. And then create a law to make it mandatory. If you're a youth and you're 20, you must show how you pay tax. If you can't show that, now we're gonna take you now to the farm.
Yeah, exactly.
Because Jamaica has to adopt some kind of system like, say, Saudi Arabia. You can't do it 2 weeks and no work. You have to work after 2 weeks. So the laws that needs to change Jamaica, and we're adapted to this British system, we need a total overhaul, some serious disciplinarian act and some serious connection with abroad to pay some of the money so we could eliminate privatization of this country, because the privatization of this country is one of the main reasons for corruption. It is run by outside investors.
Right.
Talk about that.
Yes, exactly. Because you find out a lot of these companies in Jamaica are run by overseas private investigators. So when they come here and they start investing, you find out, say, you have guys on the corner decide, say, okay, you can go scam them guys, you have some money, and you can send in bills to them for us to get paid and we don't have to work. The government need to come into that system where those things must cut out.
Go back to the auditors.
Exactly. This is what we are talking about. We go back to the auditors. There's no way we can have a country that is going to go forward.
Got it. So then these two parties, like the two highways they're running on, because they're doing the same thing over and over.
Exactly.
And that's insanity if you keep doing the same thing over and over.
Exactly.
So then we need a third party.
Yeah.
We might have to create a third party, you know. One that is neutral.
Right. That can see the facts and can speak it as it is.
Yeah, the people might need a change, you know, to create this better balance. This country can be, 2050 is going to be, and 2030 is going to be amazing time for Jamaica. But what's going to happen is the poor people are going to even suffer more, because the privatization of the country is going to create a bigger gap between the rich and the poor.
Yeah.
You see, when new monies are coming in to buy out farming, the monies are coming in because the climatical change. You see, the world has changed climate. This is a farming capital, and wherever there's food, you'll have an interest for investment, export, but it's the big money that always wins.
Exactly.
So, if there was a different party, would you jump your party? If that party was saying something that you can work with? If there was a third party and the principles were amazing.
Right. I would go there.
You would go there?
Yeah, I would go there, because that's what we want. Principle.
Yeah.
Principle.
Morality.
And once you are giving me principle and morality, then I will go there.
Better ideas.
Yes.
Like shipping 1,000 boys and girls to China to learn civil engineering.
Exactly. I remember back in my days when we were going to school, we used to have all on Fridays. We used to have art and craft class. We used to have these things. Nowadays, I don't even hear these school doing those things anymore. Mm-hmm. We used to have to go congregate with each other, learn a skill. Mm-hmm. When I was going secondary school, there's a section where you go to woodwork shop, you go to engineer school. Now they said it's art, and now I hardly see anybody want to go hard to come out anymore. Mm-hmm. Because of what? All of these things is changing around. We need back those things in the country to build back the country.
Yeah. You know, me think that all bus should have mandatory cameras on the outside, you know. If you have a red plate, there should be a camera.
Well, because that's why they come in with the tracking system.
Yeah.
So they come in with the tracking system, so they can track you. So all buses, all red plate vehicle have a system. You cannot get your road license without you have the tracking device on. Mm-hmm. But the camera could work.
For the buses?
Yeah.
Now let's talk about ambulance. If you have this third party and we suggest, you know what? There are nurses in the community with taxi drivers. Why don't we enable these taxi drivers to know CPR, put them on call in different coordinates and geographical location with nurses and containers in these communities, so when the elder gets sick, it'll take 30 minutes to bring her to the hospital, 1 hour. In rural areas, we need to change that.
This is what I love, where I heard of a minister is doing.
Yeah.
Trying to make it mandatory for some of us PPV drivers to learn to do CPR.
Yes.
There's a course that is going on, and that is good. Mm-hmm. Because a lot of times when an accident happens, we are the first person on scene.
Wow.
And it takes a long time before the police reach here or an ambulance reach here, and we are the one who have to help. So I am so proud of that minister that he's doing, because it's not done to alone drive a red plate vehicle. You know, a lot of people who drive a red plate vehicle, they are brilliant.
Yes.
Brilliant.
You're a soldier. You're an ex-soldier.
Right. So we are very brilliant, but a lot of people just look on us as nothing.
Bus driver, you're nothing.
So I'm proud of you, minister, and I give you thumbs up for that.
Yes. Because I notice a lot of people die because of distance. You know? I think we need a third party.
Exactly.
An out-the-box method of thinking. Retired nurses exist, right?
Yes.
So why don't we make sure, you know, and think about it. If ambulances are located at certain, if you have gangs, why not approach these gangs and train these couple of these men and pay them well to become stationary ambulatory, you know, care.
Yeah.
With a lady that's close, but in New York, the ambulances are just parked up at corners. So basically, anything happens, woo, them reach there quick.
And it's the same thing in London. It's the same thing in England. When you go to England, the ambulance are just parking on the corner as a call. Quick time they reach them. Quick time.
So that's the kind of, with minibuses like these, you know, think we can get 500 youths off the street with foreigners buying minibuses or investing. If I'm a foreigner and I have to pay $30 to Jamaica every month and get land tax incentive, the barrel come in at low cost, my car come in for free, that national tax abroad that we pay, that can fund the ambulance, that can fund the Coast Guard, that can increase the... So the Jamaicans are not taking the money from abroad, from Jamaicans, and incentivize. You know what would I do? If me did in charge of this country, I would allow foreigners to bring in cars at a very low cost. If you pay this Jamaican national tax, you can make it 12%. So we can cut out Japan. We have to put this country back in the hands of the people.
Yeah, exactly.
And let them finance and invest in it.
Exactly.
This one has to make the bridge, the connection between the foreigners and the security system.
Exactly.
Pay the people well and get the money from abroad, from the Jamaicans, and give them land tax incentive. New ideas. And the reason why I'm pushing out them ideas, you know, because I'm a Manchesterian with brain.
Yeah.
Something now work up there with them boy there. Them now use the noggin.
That's the thing, you know, that's the thing I'm saying.
Maybe them have too much girlfriend in the parliament.
Well, yeah.
True.
You have a point, you have a point, you have a point, that's facts. Yeah, you have a point.
Maybe them might eat too much good food.
Yeah, you know.
Facts. You see what I say, brother? And this is why we're having these serious discussions from breakfast morning.
Yes.
Come on them for here.
Yeah.
Say there's simple things that can be done to make big changes. That's why I give them the idea, you know, because I know sitting now work up there for the head. Too much girlfriend in the parliament.
And this is what I want, Prime Minister. If you get this clip, you more you understand. It's not only the man in the parliament. You have some little man on the street and we have bright ideas where you can learn from. Please teach them. You can learn from. So you can look into it and do your homework properly.
Yes.
A lot of brilliant youth in the street. Where you sometimes you can sit and listen to them reasoning and you go far away, Prime Minister. I'm telling you this. We're
going to keep having this discussion breakfast morning. Gaza, are you ready to move? Are you guys ready to move?
Yeah.
All right. Garnett, may I go salute you?
Sir.
Loving Jamaica, all right? A Jamaica land we love. Respect.
Yes.
This is breakfast morning. That was a great discussion with Garnett. And we keep it rolling. This is Randy in Gaza. Gaza, good morning. How you doing,
Peace.
sir? How you doing?
I'm not bad in this in your stuff.
It's a beautiful morning in Mandeville. They say the COVID rate is going up and it's going crazy. But look at this beautiful sun. What time is it now, Gaza? Look at this beautiful sun coming out. Marvelous right here in front of Captain Bakery. On Jamaica Good Life, we had a good discussion with Garnett. And there's Gaza. Gaza, how's your morning? How you feeling this morning? Did you tie out the cow?
Yeah, we could give the cow water, change the chain. Jamaica up and running. We up and running. Yeah.
Gaza, I see you have some nice clothes in Gaza. I think you have some money.
Also, you have some nice clothes.
You hiding some money in
You have some nice clothes.
Let's roll, bro. This is breakfast morning and
Morning.
I'm gonna check out the brakes on the car today. We have to keep having these upright discussion. This is Manchester Mandeville, and the youth them not know for camera yet, you know. Them not really soldier the thing. You know me, I say them are not strong yet.
I'm a warrior.
So basically, how you feel?
I'm feeling pretty good this morning. Excited to see a beautiful morning. Get up strong. No sickness. The family's okay. I'm on the road as usual. Doing the darts.
Yes, you see
Yeah.
the unity.
It's a gender unity. Jamaica good life.
Big up some
Gaza.
people, big up some people.
Yeah, we've got to shout out to all of the real people on the Jamaica good life. You know yourself. Man like Ekristan. Randy Chipina, man. So we're doing anything, you know.
Jason, you see me, I say keep doing it.
Bolton, keep
No,
doing
me, I
it.
say.
How does Marcus?
Marcus.
Keep doing it.
And
It
let
can be
me
done.
come through.
It can be done.
This
Just do it like
journey is a new journey. This journey is a different one.
Yes, we're in the other bus park, peeps. See there?
This journey is from Manchester to the world. You know, guys, I'm going to get a rake, you know. I'm going to rake up the place, but Mrs. said clean, you're lucky.
A born with luck, bro.
You see me? So, where Mikey there?
Mike is supposed to be there up on the ground, man.
We'll put it
Sure, my
this way
goats
because
them.
the sun, we don't want the sun for hit with. So we'll put it that way there. Yes, my brother. What time is it now? It's been a long journey for me, brother. Long journey. But when you start something, you keep it going. No matter the consequences. You feel happy about the farm and you feel happy about the progress. How was the potato before? Did you meet your expectation? And if you did not, why did you have any challenges with your expectation as far as the farm and the potatoes?
Yeah. I reached expectation because I was the first dig I want 800. The first dig we got 800. But as we said, water is the most criteria to the farm. When we find the solution, without water, you don't get enough stuff. So we're gonna put in a measurement which I have water on the farm. That means that we can water the stuff then and get more product out of the field. And potato, remember, you know, we always say we only put in a slip in the soil and it bear food. So if you put in slip on it and you dig it and you get one, if you only find two, you give thanks. Because it's a slip you put in the soil. And we reach it max, and we still go and do another dig, and we find probably about 300 more. So we give thanks. As we said, the biggest issue is water, so we find the solution. So we're going